Hello, fellow train fans, and welcome back to another video on HO scale trains. This is Artie Train. Today is a very special day. I finally got an Amtrak. It's not the same that goes around my area, but it's still an Amtrak, and I've been wanting one of these for a very long time. I also got these little short stint tracks just so that way the Amtrak coaches would actually go around, because right now it's way too small. You can tell right there that it's way too wide, and it just kind of goes way too close to the wall, so it'd probably hit the wall. But as you can see, there's way more room now, from the wall to the track and from the floor to the track. But now let's get to our haul that we got. I got another Burlington Northern locomotive. It's the same looking locomotive, same paint scheme. Obviously, it's not the same locomotive. It's a new one. I'm not sure if the other one was used. I think it might have been, but this one is brand new from Amazon. All three of the things that I got today are on Amazon, which is where I get most of my stuff, like I have said in previous videos. The reason I do like duplicate locomotives is that's because it's pretty common to see multiple locomotives that look the same with each train that goes by. And I like natural looking trains, so yeah. And I went ahead and I got a Burlington box car from River Rossi. River Rossi does a really good job securing their product in the box. I had a hard time getting the box open itself, but on the inside, it's not only like sealed by a plastic like cover, it also had a plastic like band in the middle of the car. So River Rossi does a really good job of making sure that people get their product undamaged. Alright, now for the box that we've all been looking forward to. It is City Sprinter Bachmann Amtrak set, and I, for the life of me, could not get the foam part and all the locomotives and stuff out of the box. I had to put it on my bed, figure it out for 5 minutes, just to figure out that the handle was actually on the foam piece for the box itself, and I had to cut the handle out, but eventually I finally got it out of the box, and as you can see, it's such a beautiful locomotive and train cars. Finally got the plastic wrap off the top of it. I'm gonna go ahead, pull out the locomotive first, just set it aside. You can see it in the plastic, and let's look at the coaches first. The first two are regular class coach cars, and the last one is a business class one. So I went ahead and put the business class at the end just because it was the only one that didn't stand out as much, I guess. But I'm not really sure which one goes at the end. They all have a red light that flickers at the end of it, so it's kind of hard to tell if one was supposed to be more at the end than the others. But they're still very cool regardless. Just holding it in my hand, it was pure joy because I love these Amtrak so much. Every time I see them go by, so it was just amazing thing that I got. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set those down and move the foam box aside so you can actually see it. And I had to turn the camera back on because couldn't tell if it was centered or not, and I finally got it centered. So so we can actually see it. Luckily I did look because it was not centered at all. But here we go, opening the Amtrak. Once again, these guys did a great job. Bachman did a great job securing the locomotive. Which I think is just, it's amazing that, like, not only these products, they're hard to find, but they make sure that you get your product in a safe box and make sure there's no damages. And I really appreciate that about all the train manufacturers. But here is the Amtrak locomotive. It is very cool, just as cool as it looked on the box, and I am so excited to put this on the train. Alright, I had to put a short stint of my cat in there. He ended up actually breaking the locomotive a little bit, just the little rail part on the top that would connect normally to a wire. But it's not much. I was able to put it back in place, so it works just fine. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye.